Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm sharing a story that's a little intense, but it has an important message about trusting your gut and protecting your peace. It's about a time when my ex's friend went way too far and tried to turn my world upside down. It all started when I was dating my ex. Call him Alex. Alex was great, but he had this one friend. Let's call her Chloe, who I just never got a good vibe from. From the beginning, she seemed overly involved in our relationship, always making little comments that felt more like jabs than jokes. She'd say things like, "Oh, Alex used to love going to that place with his last girlfriend." Or she'd accidentally bring up inside jokes I wasn't a part of. It was subtle, but it was constant, and it made me feel like an outsider in my own relationship. I tried to talk to Alex about it, but he'd always defend her, saying, "That's just Chloe. She doesn't mean anything by it." I wanted to believe him, so I tried to be friendly and give her the benefit of the doubt. But my intuition was screaming at me that something was off. It felt like she saw our relationship as some kind of competition she needed to win. When Alex and I eventually broke up, it was for reasons progettos entirely separate from Chloe. We ended things amicably, or so I thought. That's when Chloe's behavior went from passive-aggressive to actively destructive. It was like the breakup was the green light she'd been waiting for. She started by spreading rumors. First, she told the mutual friends that I was the one who cheated, which was completely untrue. I started getting cold shoulders from people I considered friends, and I had no idea why. Then, the rumors escalated. She began contacting people I worked with, I barely knew, and even new people I was just starting to get to know, feeding them a completely fabricated story about me being unstable and manipulative. It was a nightmare. My professional reputation was at risk, and my social life was crumbling. I felt so isolated and confused. Every time I'd make a new friend, I'd live in fear of Chloe finding them and poisoning them against me. It was a targeted campaign designed to destroy my credibility and leave me completely alone. The worst part was feeling so helpless, like I was fighting a shadow. I spent weeks feeling anxious and defeated. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. It felt like my life was being dismantled piece by someone who I barely even considered a part of it. I realized I had two choices. I could let her win and spiral into misery. Or I could fight back, not with revenge, but by rebuilding my life on my own terms. So, I started taking control. I had honest, direct conversations with the people who truly mattered. I explained my side of the story calmly and without drama. The ones who were true friends listened and stood by me. The others, well, I learned they weren't my people to begin with. I also focused on myself. I poured my energy into my work, my hobbies, and my well-being. I blocked Chloe on everything and made a conscious decision to not give her any more of my mental or emotional energy. It wasn't easy, and it didn't happen overnight. It took time to rebuild trust and repair the damage. But in the end, her attempts to destroy me actually made me stronger. I learned who my real friends are, and I learned the incredible power of trusting my own intuition. I'm now surrounded by amazing, supportive people, and my life is more peaceful and authentic than ever before. If you're going through something similar, please know you are not alone. Don't let someone else's toxicity define your reality. Focus on your truth. Lean on those who genuinely care, and invest in your own happiness. You are more resilient than you think. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you've ever dealt with a toxic person, I'd love to hear how you handled it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.